Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be doing some little geode coaster molds. I'll get to that in just a second. I will be using for my colors from KS Resin. It is Red Velvet. It's pigment paste, not to be confused with their base tints, and their base tints very comparable to those of Stone Coat. I will be using two new colors. Well, they're not new colors, but they're new to me. So I've never used the Platinum Rose from Colourarte Bling It. And this is a new color I just got too, which is Milky Way. This is the Diamond Galaxy Milky Way. So I will show you what they look like mixed in resin. This is the Milky Way. How close can I get? See that? Beautiful. This is the Red Velvet from KS Resin, pigment paste. Beautiful. And this is the Platinum Rose. I ordered True Silver because I hadn't had that, but they accidentally sent me this instead, which was a happy accident because I think I love this better. So, and then I've got some acrylic diamonds that are mixed in with some resin. And I think that is all I have to say or show you close up. I have my cup turning here, so I don't have a whole lot of room. Onto the silicone mold. I got that from LisaWyattArt. It is 5 cavities. They're all shaped different, like agate slices. And I got a couple of these bottles. This, I think, is 6-ounce bottle, which I thought would be good to put, like, your base tints in. Maybe they won't get all hard, or your pre-mixed paints. When you mix them all up, they have a twisty cap, so you're not going to lose your little red cap. And then they have, like, the 8-ounce bottle. It is pronounced LisaWyattArt, which is like love, life. And then that mold I got. And I also got a couple of these crystal molds, but we're not playing with them today. So, all right, let me get you closer. See if I can zoom you in, and we're going to play with these molds. Whoa, that's too far, huh? Too far. There's my cup turning. It's using up space. Just a little bit more. Okay, I just have to remember you guys are zoomed in, so you can't see anything beyond that mat. Alright, so my idea is to put some of these colors down. I don't have a whole lot of room. Oh, I can get rid of this. I am using Clear Cast 7000. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. You can buy this at the epoxy resin store. I don't have a code for it, but I think Monica Barnes does. I think it's Monica 20. I think. I don't know. You'll have to go to her channel and find out. But that's what I'm using now. And I'll put this over here. I've been glitter tumbling. So I have glitter in places that I don't want to speak of. So I just don't want it on this. So I'll find out how these molds are. They are pretty thin and flimsy. From there, I have them on a board. That way I can pick up the whole thing, because if you have them like this and you try to move them once they're poured, it's no bueno. Okay, so I am going to start out by putting some of these acrylic gems in the middle. Now I already mixed them with resin so that there would be like no air bubbles and such. So I'm going to put them in the middle and let them just fall a little bit. Also with the LisaWyattArt line of stuff, I don't have a code for them. But I know Tammy Anderson does. So if you want to go over to her channel, if you want to order from them any of these materials from Adriana, I think it's Adriana Sutherland. I mean, there's tons of people out there that have the codes. They're the same company that does the silicone mats that everybody's using. I don't have one yet. I'm not sure I need one because I work on pretty much the same thing. And I do so many different things. I'm not just into one, like just resin or just acrylic, or I do everything. Resin, acrylic, mixed media stuff. Probably should narrow it down to just like one or two things, because sometimes I think my channel suffers because I'm doing all different stuff. I see some people who are doing like the same thing over and over again, and their channel's growing. So I think people like to know, hey, if you want to learn this, go to this channel. If you want to learn that, go to this channel. So I don't know. But I get bored. As you can tell, I bought a cup turner to do a tumbler. So this is my first one. I have videos up on my YouTube if you would like to go see them. This I'm just like patting down just so that it's not higher than the coaster will be. And it also helps take the bubbles out. So yeah, they don't have to be perfect. They just have to be not higher than the rest of the stuff. Okay. Okay, so I have, looks like this resin's starting to warm up a bit. I don't see many bubbles, so that's good. It's it was thick, and then now that it's starting to warm up, it's getting a little bit thinner. All right. What am I doing? What should go there? Let's put darker, lighter. Let's do that. I should have put this in a different cup. If you have it in a different cup that you can squeeze, drip. Then you can get a better line. You know, Doris calls it hostess cupcake swirls when you go real slow and it swirls out on you. This red velvet is a very pretty color. Ooh, I got lucky. I almost stripped. All right, set that aside. See how it's spreading out? It's very thin. Maybe I should have used a different resin for this. Like a thicker resin. I just thought casting coasters. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of waiting until it spreads out, I'm going to go ahead and put the white in, and then it won't. If I waited to do the white, then it would have spread all the way out. This way it keeps it in. Oh, I just dripped. I think I just put the bottom of this cup into something. It's doing some pretty cool effects. Probably a reaction between the paste and the mica. I might need some more of this white. So I hope you guys are having a great day. It's Sunday today. Oops, where am I going with that, Lisa? Whoa, this one's all over the place. No idea what I was doing. So it's snowing here in Kentucky. And all of these are not going to be exactly the same because you just can't. Yeah, I need more white. It's cool because I have some clear. It's always good to keep a little bit of clear on hand. And you never want to put your old stick in your new stuff. See, this is the Diamond Galaxy. See how big those pieces of mica are? And they are pre-wet with a proprietary blend wetting agent. So you know how when you're messing with mica, you want to always put your mask on because it goes poof in the air. Well, Colourarte stuff, there is no poof. It just melts like butter. Yeah, there's no poof in the air. So some micas I put in first and then I put the resin because I don't like that big poof in the air. But when I'm dealing with Colourarte stuff, I don't have to because it don't poof. All right, this one needs some of this. It's been a while since I did resin, guys. I've been on a primary element kick lately. Well, I say lately, but I haven't posted. I just posted a video yesterday, like the first time in a month. But the last videos I've done are of me pouring vases and ornaments. So this white, you get it close to the edge and then it'll push the other color back where it goes. If you go a little bit heavier here, keep pushing it. I didn't have a whole lot here. So like I said, they're not going to be all exact because that's no fun. What did they say? They won't be twins, but they'll be sisters. Mine are usually distant cousins, removed twice. Anybody ever understand that removed thing? I had no idea you could remove your family. All right, so when you're mixing around and you're playing with a mold that is shiny, your casting is going to be shiny. If your mold is dull, then your casting is going to be dull. Let me wipe my gloves off. So no matter what, anytime you're playing around with a silicone mold, they scratch pretty easy, right? So what happens when you scratch a mold, because you're moving product, or you know, you're moving your, come on, give me some more alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Don't want to hear me sing, right? Right. Okay, so what happens when you're moving that around, you want to use something that will not scratch your mold, because if you scratch your mold or mar it in any way, it's going to be marred and scratched like forever. So that being said, I'm going to use this really dull thing here. Now these aren't full all the way. Don't know really how deep they are. But I am going to do a little bit of manipulate. No, I like that. You know what? I'm kind of digging it the way it is. But I do have to fill them up. I may have to come back and do more clear. I have enough resin to do it, but I don't want them to be too dark. So let me see if I can put I want to put little clear windows in it. Let me see. So if you take clear resin after you've done your stuff and you just drip it in from above, it can create some pretty cool effects, like little 3D little windows. I am going to have to mix some more resin. But we'll do these windows first. That one right on the white. See how that just like popped up? Yeah, this resin's really thin because my little windows are closing. I mean, it's still leaving really cool effects. But they are closing. Let's do one of these thingamajigs. Speaking of thingamajigs, anybody out there been watching that Masked Singer? It's so funny. I was right on the Patti LaBelle one. All the other ones totally wrong. Oh, I take that back. I was right on the Kelly Osbourne one too. But that's only because I've heard her sing before. But that Rottweiler, I swear that's Chris Daughtry. And nobody has guessed that. But I'm telling you, he's got a voice that... If it's not Chris Daughtry, I'm going to be super shocked. So, let me know in the comments if you watch it and what your predictions are. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, Chris Daughtry, then you need to go look him up and tell me if he doesn't sound like the Rottweiler. Okay, so these are just moving around, doing all cool things. So you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead because they're moving. They're moving. So the white's going to be like underneath. So, I mean, I have the resin. Let me see what I can do here. We'll put some of this in the clear pocket that I just put in. I really like that one. I'm going to leave that one alone. This platinum rose. You know, like the prettiest rose gold you've ever seen. This is like a rose silver. Well, I'm guessing rose platinum, right? Duh. Let's just put a big glump there. See what happens. And we're on through. Now I'm not touching the bottom of this mold because I don't know if my stick has something sharp on it or not, right? And then this is the red velvet. Gonna need more resin. I wouldn't, but I put those rocks in. I mean, I can probably smash them down, but it's fine. I made up 6 ounces of resin. So if you have this mold, you probably need 8 ounces to fill them completely up. Swirl it. Okay, so because it's doing funky stuff on its own, I'm going to go ahead and do a bit of swirling. Because I'm going to make up some more of the white. Let them colors run together. Super pretty. This one I'm going to do minimal swirls because it's got some pretty crazy stuff happening. This one's got a lot of clear, which gives it a ton of depth. I will bring you up for a close-up before we leave, or before I'm done with this. And the only thing I'm going to do off camera is just mix up some more of the white, just enough, or maybe just clear, just enough to cover these rocks. So, I mean, you're not going to miss anything. But there's no reason for you to hang out while I'm mixing more resin. And then I gotta let this resin, once you mix it up, you want to let it stand for about 5-10 minutes because it has a bubble releasing thingamabob. in it. So I'll press these down a little bit just to make sure that they are not floating. Because if they're floating, then hell, I'll never get them filled, right? Ooh, I can't wait till tomorrow to see what these look like. This one's pretty covered. So yeah, I'm not going to need a bunch, but I will take you in. Hey, look at these little cute little holiday jars I got from Dollar General. And they were $2.50, but they were like, they were marked $2.50, but they were on sale, and I got them for $1 a piece. I don't know if you guys can see them. Hang on, because I'm zoomed in. Let me zoom out. That's zoomed in. I got it. Come on. I got gloves on. Okay. So they are plastic, but they are a really sturdy plastic from Sweet Creations. And I thought I'd put, like, you know, you can pour on it, on the lid. Maybe put a crystal up there or something. And then they'd be like cute little candy dishes for, I mean, without the ribbon, I mean, you could put any color ribbon on it, you know. They could be for Christmas. They could be for anything. They could be for, hey, glad you're alive. Glad you, oops. For anything. But they were $1 a piece. They only had 4, so guess how many I got? I took them all. Of course I did. Okay, let's go in for a close-up, and then I will end this video. I'll put a little more resin on top of that. Okay, so you guys had kind of a close-up there. Pretty cool, right? So they're all different shapes. And then once I unmold them tomorrow, when you see me again, I'll be unmolding them. So it'll be on the same video. So to you, it's going to be like 2 seconds later. To me, a little longer. Let's see this. How close I can get. That one I think is my favorite. Not many bubbles at all. I'm going to hit them with my torch just a little bit. I might not use my torch. I might just use my lighter. A barbecue lighter. Because it's a pretty thin mold. So, alright. So that's it, guys. And I will see you when we come back for the demolding. Thanks. Bye. Okay, guys, it is the next day, and I'm going to unmold these. And we will see how they turned out. I got you on a different camera because I have to I have the my cup over on the other one turning. All right, so just going to pull the edges away a bit. Seem like they're coming off real good. This is the Lole Buffet mat, or not mat, the 5 cavity mold. Ooh. Look. This is the bottom. My God, that is so sparkly. Guess you could pick which one is the bottom, which one you like best. This one, I don't think this one's completely flat here, but it's got a little lip here. So this will probably be the bottom anyway. Put the little bumpers on the bottom. So pretty. Okay, try this one. I got stuck a little bit there. This was the top, what we saw when I was pouring them. The sides. I might put, I don't know if I'm going to cover the sides or not. I would normally do like gold edges, but I kind of like them the way they are. And that's the bottom of the mold. See how shiny it is? Because the mold is super shiny. So pretty. Let's try this one. Oh, it's stuck where I had resin on the edge. It overflowed a bit right there, see? This one's kind of small for a coaster, so it'd probably be a set of 4 coasters. I don't know. It might work. It's so pretty. Yes, I need a nail. I need my nails filled. The edges are pretty perfect. Yeah, the mold sticks where you get the resin over it. So you just gotta kind of work it nicely. It's the top that we saw, and then this is how it turned out on the bottom. Some of them I like the top better, some I like the bottom better. And we got one more little one here. And I had some over, so I got a little lip on this one. So cute. They're so sparkly. All right, so there they are. In all their glory. I don't know if I like it better that way or this way. This one was the one that was my favorite, I think. No, I think it was this one. I don't know now because they're all very pretty. Cool. So that's the big reveal, guys. So I will see you on my next video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Click the little bell. That way you won't miss any of the upcoming videos. And come join us on our Facebook page called United Report with Tammy and Lisa. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.